All right, we're back. I'm going to assume that you watched the previous one on finding a low point control. Now the next step is very simply getting center strike, okay? Once you're hitting a lovely consistent descending blow, let's get you absolutely finding the middle of the club face every time. Then there's one other variable we're going to cover on this one too, is not only descending blow, center strike, but swing direction, thus club path. Where's the club traveling through the impact zone? Very simple drill, very easy to do. I'm going to take you through what we did with Julian, step by step on this one. Still have the towel there because you just want to be making sure you're training a nice descending blow, but are you swinging down and from the inside, or are you coming down, straight down and working your club to the left? And then are you making sure that you're hitting it out of the middle of the club face every time? And how on earth do you train that? Simply, quickly, and cheaply. Let's get into it, guys. Next step is using your brand new Temu head covers for a reason. Because once you've got low point control, aka you hitting the ball crisply, you want to start to hit it out of the middle every time. That would be wonderful.
That would be great, yeah.
So we can keep using 8 on, and I'll show you where you actually are at with strike location.
Okay.
So at the moment, your strike location is, well, let's just say not that great. So we've hit 17 balls already today. And as you can see, your average strike of the 17 is
Top left.
very toey.
Yeah.
So you're striking it consistently way up towards the toe. So it'd be great to move that towards the middle. You'd probably rather be toey than out of the shanky zone.
Yeah.
But we're going to move this there. Plus, we can see that dispersion pattern is quite left.
Not very accurate.
It's quite a leftist pattern. So we can have a look and see, and are you cutting the golf ball more, or are you drawing the golf ball more? So your average path isn't too bad. It's actually 5 degrees. So the main reason that ball is hooking too much to the left is face angle, which we can address by changing
twisting the wrist.
the grip. It's more the grip because you hold it like
I'm about to X kill somebody. Yeah.
But let's get our strike consistent with a good low point, and then you've got 2 big things. Path, we're going to show you a little bit how to make sure your swing direction is right or left, but let's just start with strike location. Now, you hop over here for me, sir. Now we're going to keep our same station per se, but now our issue becomes making sure we are striking the middle of the golf ball. So yes, I'm going to move a head covers to,
You're going to trap it, yeah.
make a gate, effectively. Now I'm going to put this guy a little bit back of the golf ball, and this guy a little head of the golf ball. Why? Because I'm going to try and encourage you to still, at this part of the journey, swing a little bit in to out.
Okay.
If you wanted to reduce the ball going left and you wanted to start hitting fades, you'd move the head covers the other way around.
Opposite, yeah.
So then you can start swinging more left and spinning out of it. But we're going to go for the low maintenance move. Well, not the low, we're going to go for the high efficiency move first, so that drawing is better. Now, the amount of space you make there is critical. If it gets too narrow, again, it's like having the ball too close to the head cover. It's no good. But we want to make sure that there is just enough space to sweep the club through there. And if you hit it out of the hosel, you'd hit the head cover. And if you hit it out of the toe, you'd hit the head cover. So we'll have it somewhere here. Obviously, how we angle the head cover can make a substantial difference to that.
Yeah.
But we'll have it here because we don't want to be whacking the shaft. So there's plenty of space there.
Yeah.
But it won't feel like it.
Okay.
So now you're still going to have your 2 practice swings.
Yeah.
I've got a little too far away from that. We're just in this little happy zone here. And you're going to have your practice swings here without the golf ball, getting used to going forward, hitting the ground at the right place, but swinging through to the target. Getting that channel, swinging through to the target. And that's going to, with adjustments, you're going to start to move strike location to dead center every time. And low point every time. And then suddenly you are, it's like resistance training for your golf swing. You are grooving a swing, literally, through a constraints-based approach. As opposed to just mindlessly swinging away at the fences. Now, there will be a question that I'll have shortly about what controls the club path. But we'll get to that in just a second. No, that's face control.
Oh, face control.
Cool. So let's have a few swings. Does that feel slightly intimidating? That
a little
gap?
bit, yeah.
Okay. Same pattern, shift. Beautiful, there you go. It's like road cones, right?
Kinda, yeah.
That inside head cover is gonna, that hybrid head cover is gonna take a hammering at this point in the journey. But
right.
again, this is one of those things where you didn't really know where you were hitting it on the face, correct?
Correct, no, definitely.
So,
It was kind of those things, can't see it, don't care, you know?
yeah, feedback is super key, man. Because as soon as we get to the woods too, hitting it off the toe creates the opposite ball flight direction to hitting it off the irons. The gear effect is a real thing.
Interesting.
So getting awareness of all that's really important. The challenge has become exponential.
Yeah.
Cool. So,
Definitely
as
adds
soon as
another
you
layer.
start, this is where it gets interesting.
Yeah.
This is the fun part of the golf swing. I've got a few tricks that I've learned over the last 2 decades that are going to save you some time.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I reckon. So, get this to go here.
I can just use a sock if I don't want to
Your,
mess up
your
my head cover.
beautiful, the beautiful Mary thing there's getting smoked. Okay. So we've got a pressure shift this way, which controls low point, correct? Now,
Yep.
if you ever see a golf robot hit balls, the old Iron Byron, she sits up, she goes here, and then it goes,
Yeah.
and then it whacks. Now it's controlling swing path with lead arm. So you can control swing path with
Lead arm.
lead arm. So this is where your pressure and your forces start to lead the path.
Okay.
So we're going to go back, we start here. Now as I'm going back, yes, I'm moving forward. That gives me low point control. I need to have path to swing direction. So if I turn and I get my lead arm pointed through this gap, and then I apply force and get the shaft to point through this gap, guess where the club head's going to go?
Straight
Through that gap, correct. And if my low point or my pressure is forward, I'm going to hit the ground here. And if I'm putting force in the club through there, I'm going to hit down and to the right. And then there's only one variable left.
The angle of the club face.
Correct. Which will definitely be influenced by the way you hold the club.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But as soon as you get that path and you get the intent to swing out that way, most players have the club face less closed than if they're just trying to swing neutral, but they have no idea where they're really swinging to.
Sweet.
But this is going to be challenging. So you get normal setup, or your new normal, where you start trail, pressure on the trail foot, and then I want you to go back to the top, turn and just stop here and go like, where is my arm actually going?
Okay.
Where is my pressure? Do I feel lead side?
Is it gonna
Is
thread
my
the
arm
needle?
going through that gap? And then from there you can come down nice and slow like we have done before. All the joints stack up at this point. Shaft is through that gap, and the club head goes through that gap. And then through.
It's gonna be really hard once the stuff is gone to like visualize what that would be like. hitting
That's
the
a
golf
question
ball.
of reps.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I
your
feel
arm
like-
is still there, even though when the stuff leaves, that's still there.
Yeah.
When this all leaves, you still have awareness of where's my weight, where am I swinging to. It's a case of developing body parts that you know what controls what. That's
The
half the
muscle
battle of the
memory.
golf swing, is knowing what controls what.
So you want me to do the slow motion thing with?
Please do. And then once you've got it, you can absolutely ramp it up, but going slow is really good for skill acquisition. So go start trail, turn forwards, good. Then as you're coming down, you see where your arm is? Straight through that gap, parallel lines, right?
Yeah.
As you're coming down, you're applying force and pressure that way. So now that shaft matches through that gap, correct?
Correct.
And then the club head just keeps going through that gap. And that's how you're starting to create path. Now there are elements of loops and whatnot going on, but we'll try and keep it as simple as possible. Good, and then where am I swinging through? I cannot wait to
yeah,
get
that's-
that grip more neutral. But we'll get there, we'll get there. All right, man, let's go for it. Swing a couple through that gap. It's tricky, isn't it?
That's very tricky, yeah.
Very tricky. Compared to the first level,
Yeah.
you're like, I can get low point easy. It
Now you
ramps
gotta
up
thread
real
the needle
fast.
as well.
Yeah. Good.
How about actually hitting the ground though?
It shouldn't be too tricky for you because your average path is 5 degrees right.
It just makes it harder now that I have to think about it though, you know?
I think the hard thing for you is going to be strike location because you're used to hitting it extraordinarily toey. So
Like right on the tip of the
yeah,
club
on
face.
the golf term for that is on the mirror.
On the mirror?
The shiny bit, we call it the mirror.
Okay.
And there's no point hitting a golf shot until you can do it in a practice swing.
That's true.
As unsexy as that sounds. Tricky. Keep doing it.
I was focusing too much on this.
I know. Get your stuff back and keep doing it.
Okay.
Now at this point, if you're struggling, it's okay. Don't quit on it. Acquiring this skill is going to be extremely beneficial to you. So be patient. Keep working on the towel. Keep working your way through the gate. Make sure that you're getting the pressure forward. Remember, the pressure forward gets you low point, and the turn and where you're swinging to gives you the path. Once you've got these two, golf becomes extraordinarily easy. Until you get them, you're just playing shotgun golf, you know, shooting the pellets and the ball goes everywhere. All right, so stick with it. Hey, great job, mate.
As ironic as it sounds, don't want to hit my Temu stuff, you know? It's probably like $6 max of Temu
Mate,
stuff.
we have, if you look around on the walls here, there are some of the most beautiful pins and aces head covers on the planet.
They're very nice, yeah, let's not use those.
Once you can hit it, you can earn them.
Shit, imagine if you laid those down on the ground, my club is like...
Panic? Well, often, I sometimes say with people, especially when they got shanks, because if you're shanking the golf ball, you're hitting the outside one all the time.
You're hitting this one, yeah, true.
Just simply substitute the head cover
For something a bit more valuable.
for your phone.
Oh my god, that would be terrible, eh?
Shanks are fixed.
It's fixed, yeah. Not that problem anymore.
There's some old stories about Ian Baker Finch when he was playing after the British Open and he couldn't hit it anywhere and he kept hitting low hooks. His coach went and parked his brand new BMW up the left-hand side of the range.
Fixed it immediately.
Fixed the problem. Don't think Finchy played too much tournament golf after that anyways, but... Perfect, all right, go for it, put the ball there. Because as soon as you've accomplished the challenge with a practice swing, challenge it with a golf ball. Train it, challenge it, train it, challenge it. That's called learning. If the challenge is too hard, make it easier. If the challenge is too easy, make it harder. Otherwise you stop growth and improvement and you get plateauing out, which is frustration. Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah, it sounded a little better.
Did you hear that? Would you look at that? Now,
Unbelievable.
the strike was still slightly toey.
Yep.
However, just having the intent of swinging it out in this channel
Just brought it slightly closer.
naturally makes the golf ball start more to the right.
Oh, it's almost like you know what you're doing, eh?
Almost like you know what you're doing, yeah. Because these two, if you hit it out of the middle, you hit down on the golf ball,
What
like
could
I
go
said,
wrong?
just face. And then that's just minutiae of just saying, and again, where the face is so just based. If I'm swinging across it, I need the club face like that. If I'm swinging into out, I need to have the face like that. So the face is just so much a relationship to the intended path. But literally, if you groove angle of attack, you can become a robot with these.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. It's easy to change the club face 2 or 3 degrees.
Yeah.
I mean, you just think about it. If this is 0, you change it 2 degrees,
Yeah, it's nothing.
nothing.
Yeah.
But for the path, to change it 2 degrees is quite a significant thing to go from inside to outside.
Yeah.
It's a whole different body movement. Ooh, 2 or 3 reps, challenging yourself.
Don't know how they ended up there.
Man, look at that swing, bro. You almost, straight away, bro, you almost look like a golfer, eh? Like there's some good stuff here.
I did see...
This blue line here that TM produces
Yeah, what is
represents your club path. And you can see here the
Oh,
blue
okay.
line will pop up and go through the gap.
Okay, yeah.
Look at that. Man, you actually almost look athletic. I'm impressed. It's Good, because then once you can do this skill, swing through your channel out to the right, then it's a case of just applying more force.
Okay, yeah.
Keep practicing, I'll shut up. I'm getting in the way of your learning.
Yeah. So that was again me wanting to tow it and this not letting me.
Correct.
Or me learning.
So even like that last hit that you had,
yeah,
chances are that
was still nicking this almost.
yeah, well, for that strike location, you would have nicked it, yeah. So the gap would have been too big.
Yeah.
But, you know, you have got big, thick, chunky cavity back irons there, so you'll get away with it. If that was more of a blade iron,
no chance.
your hands would be like shaking in pain and agony. Cool, so start back, turn forward, hit the towel and clip the head cover. Other than that, it was pretty good. So practicing with feedback is key for the 20th time. Stop there, go back to the top again, make more of a turn. So the more turn you make, this is key. Have your backswing. So the more turn you make,
Okay, yeah.
the more your arm points to the right, the more path you have, correct?
Correct.
If you turn less, you have less path, less path, less path. And then if you try and make up for it by pulling your arm behind you, you're just in trouble. So you want to make sure that you're getting almost what feels like you're getting your back to the target
Oh, yeah.
as
that's a
you're
good way to think
turning
about it.
forward, then your arm's going through that gap and the weight's forward.
Okay.
Weight is first, arm is second.
Second, okay.
Very important. Fantastic speed, terrible low point. Width of stance keeps getting wide. You get too wide, very hard to hit the ground in the right place. Why do you get wide? You get wide because you feel
Feels
powerful.
natural, feels powerful, yeah.
Got power. No control.
So you want, ideally, just a little bit more than shoulder width apart.
Yeah, yeah, correct. Sure. If you think of it, shorter the shot, narrower the stance, wider or longer you want to hit it, the wider you go. You just,
see, yeah.
it's like a power tool, because if I stand there with my feet really close together, I can't swing fast, which is great on a 40, 50 meter shot. But if I'm standing on a tee shot trying to hit it over the back fence, I want to have a wide base of support.
Hit it over the back fence.
It's all about hitting it over the back fence. Cool, so we start, pressure on the trail, turning to the lead. Fantastic. One more rep. 10 out of 10, man, well done. All right, let's plonk that little innocent white golf ball in the middle. Now when you do that, that gap all of a sudden looks tiny, doesn't it? But in saying that, when you think about it, the area to hit a golf club out of the middle, it's not very big.
No.
No.
How close do you reckon, like, do you reckon tall pros could have it almost like a piece of wood touching either side and
You can get pretty damn close.
a few millimeters out maybe?
You can get pretty damn close. There's a point of diminishing returns, obviously, where the skill just gets too challenging again. If you want to hit out of the middle every time, it's a thing. Good. You accomplished the task. Ball went left because we didn't talk about face yet. But strike, much better.
So that was
Good angle of attack,
this one.
good path. Nah, well, slightly more towards it.
Okay, yeah.
But it's, I mean, extremely close to just catching it dead center. I mean, it's one of those ones where it's so close that...
But would you rather on the right of that line? Like how it was?
yeah, I
And
mean,
the
you look
height.
at that, you're going to be like, bro, that's pretty close to the middle, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd love it to just be dead center. There is a weird thing with irons that as you catch it more towards the heel of the club,
Yeah.
you actually get better smash, closes the face a bit more,
Okay.
lower spin. You hit that same quadrant, that bottom quarter with your driver, and it spins up and goes to the right.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's the best strike location for irons and the worst strike location for woods.
Okay. Interesting.
Interesting, all right. Can confuse a lot of golfers. It's called
But
gear effect. We'll get to that.
Where's like the happy places, kind of anything around here?
No, just that. X marks the spot. It's pretty good.
Okay. Anything else is rubbish.
All right, a few more of these, and then I want to get into face. Where should it be? This is going to be hours of entertainment.
Yep.
Yeah. But you just got to practice it, and you can practice this at home, you can practice it anywhere, okay?
Yeah.
You just got to make sure that when you're practicing, you have feedback. Please. Beautiful. Mate, Olympic gold, here we come. Good thing about golf is even if you miss the cut, you only get 2 rounds. Like you get 2 rounds if you don't qualify. Our rounds are just 18 holes now, still 4 hours, not like 5 seconds up the wall.
Yeah, complete off
have to go home. Yeah, it'd be a lot of waiting around with yours too. You wouldn't be out there competing much. You'd be waiting for the other 120 guys to go up the wall, and then you finally get your chance, and it's all over.
Yeah, exactly.
Exciting.
Bit different.
Talk about adrenaline junkies. All right, let's see it. Feedback. On a range,
I know what I did wrong.
On a range mat, you can get away with it all day.
Yeah.
On the grass,
That's
what we call a fat shot or a chunk.
Chunk, yeah.
And obviously the strike location there going high in the face makes sense because the club is...
It was already quite down.
You actually hit the... It's more with range mats. As you hit the ground first, it actually ball kind of bounces up, and it's a very... When you slow-mo it down, it's quite a funny looking thing.
Like you hit it and then the ball bounces up.
Yeah, kind of a thing. Whereas on grass, obviously that didn't happen. But,
no.
No. But yeah, the low point there, everything was before the golf ball.
Yeah.
The towel, the poor man's track man told you all that. Swing direction was great. Strike location, 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
We are rushing through the skills here, but people like to learn fast. Cool. A little bit scared of the head cover that side. Turn forward. Turn forward. You know what I mean? So as you go back, you go for it. Turning, so that shoulder's getting behind the golf ball, but your pressure's moving forward. This is creating that line that you're swinging. You're applying force on that angle there through the head covers. Good. Get that pressure down and forward early. That allows you to hit the ground early. With the stance is getting sumo again.
It's crazy how natural it feels.
You need to keep an eye on that. Exquisite. Well done. All right. Shall we rake another ball over?
Yep.
Try our luck. Let's see if we can do it. And then we're going to get into face in the next one.
It's crazy to think when I have it lined up like here, I'm still hitting, the mat.
Yeah. Welcome to golf. It's crazy, all right. I feel like we're quite close to the heel one there. Good effort, man. Let's see it. Well, obviously there you didn't hit the ball. You hit the top of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just swung just over the top of the ball.
Yeah, which means I was scared of the mat.
Correct. Scared of everything. Good path. You can see the picture of strike location.
Barely nicked it.
You just nicked the top of it. Yeah. So that's where you've just got to hit down on it more. Ironically, to make it go up. So when we're beginner golfers, they see that ball go along the ground and then they think, oh, I've got to lift it more. And then the more they try and lift it and hit up on it, the more they top it, the more they top it, the more they lift it. And it's just
ongoing cycle.
Spiral of pain and suffering that golf provides. Whereas the real cure to that is actually the opposite, right? Hit down on it. Classic golf. Do the opposite to what you think you should be doing, and you're probably going to be okay.
So this one here was hitting that one,
That would have been toe strike, correct. Look at you, learning and stuff. But you can just imagine with a little bit of practice like this, even without hitting golf balls, you are being challenged, correct?
Yep.
And you could substitute the golf ball for a tennis ball or a table tennis ball or anything.
Yep.
Because it's giving you feedback. And without having a TrackMan or a launch monitor, you know, man, my path must be into out. My angle of attack must be correct.
It's a TrackMan. You got $5 worth of Temu stuff.
Oh, exactly, man. That's exactly all you need. It's not what you have, it's how you use it. You know how it is. Oh, God, I love that sound, eh?
A bit better, yeah.
Man, I love that sound. That's good enough.
Yeah. Close enough.
We're not getting on tour just yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what was the...
Angle of attack was 3 down. It had to. There's no way you're going to hit mid-center of the face. Obviously, the ball went left because the face was...
close.
Correct.
But this here means that I came a little bit early. Well, this is being very picky, but like...
Oh, nah, I'd be happy with that. If they're in that range of 3 to 5 down, okay. All right, you ready for the next one?
Yep.
Let's dive into club face control.
Grip and wrist.
Okay, congratulations and thank you. You made it to the end of the second part of that session there with Julian. So we've got low point going on, we've got club path going on pretty good right now. We're going to get ready now to get him into that third big variable, which is face control, but basically it's the club face in relationship to the club path. So we've got face to path. And once you've got consistent, nice low point control, you've got a consistent path, getting your face in consistently the right place in relationship to the club path. So if you're swinging right, it's going to be a slightly closed face to path. If you're swinging left, it's slightly open face to path. If you're trying to hit it straight, good luck. But this next little step that we're going to have when you're really trying to learn how to match it up, we're going to have to change his grip a little bit because it's just too strong, which is causing a lot of these left balls. So we're going to get that, neutralize his right hand a little bit, and then we're going to start to work on how to square the club face up or get the club face pointed down to the ground as the club's traveling slightly to the right. So it'll be a little soft draw. Should be fun, and hopefully these have been beneficial to you. Thanks for your time again, guys. See you in the next one.